Leo, welcome to Bluntsaggie Tarot. My name is Robin, and Leo, today, let's do your monthly reading for January 2025. Let's talk about you, Leo. Let's see what's going on next month. Let's get ahead of those energies. Let's warn you if you need to be warned, or talk about your blessings if that's what's coming through. Spirit guides, talk to us. What's up with Leo in January? Oh, dude, what's that? Ace of Swords is in reverse here. Okay. I thought for a second my deck was upside down, but literally it wasn't. So the Ace of Swords in reverse. Overanalyzing, miscommunication, misunderstanding, uncertainty, and the clarity. We have the why here, Leo. Okay, so you're going to be seeking some answers here in the month of January. Where's the emphasis? Aquarius, okay? The energy is freedom-loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's talk about you. We are coming into Aquarius season later in January. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. Let's see what's going on. What's this energy here? Talk to us. What up with Leo in January? Anxiety, strength in reverse. And that's also you. Feeling a little out of sorts here. All right. Oh, and Leo, for those of you who are interested, I am open for personal readings. If you'd like one, the link is in the description box below. All right, what do we got here? We have the Eight of Wands, and again, I'm looking at my deck. Is it upside down? It's not. These are just, everything's coming up upside down, Leo. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. We have the King of Swords in reverse. You could be dealing with an Aquarius here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, with that King of Swords. The King of Swords in reverse, though, that's a harsh king. That's either harsh words, manipulation, inability to communicate. Seven of Pentacles here. We have the Nine of Swords there. Just one moment and I'll track that bad boy down. What's on the bottom? The Fool. I think that there's a new beginning here. Hold on. Pull my chair out. That's the Queen of Wands. That's you. Okay. There you are. At least you're feeling more of yourself here towards the end of the month with yourself, you know, being upright. Okay. Let me get my chair in. My chair is stuck on something. If you ever had that, my wheel ain't rolling. I'm trying to roll and my wheel is not rolling with me. Okay, let's move into your reading here, Leo. So we start this with the Strength in reverse, the Eight of Wands in reverse, King of Swords in reverse. What is this energy? What has happened? I kind of feel like you might be blocking somebody here. Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, Five of Swords is in reverse, and the Four of Swords. Okay. This has already happened. This is not happening in the month of January. So this is kind of the continuing of something that's happened. Four Swords, Four of Cups, Page of Wands. Oh, what's the Page of Wands? Oh, you're going to hear from this person. The King of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Shadow side. Oh, we're going to find out what's going on here. I do feel there's a lot of stress, but then the Five of Swords is in reverse. So it's kind of like, it's like this energy of you're moving forward. You're definitely hurt. You're definitely like, I'm like feeling beside yourself here, feeling not quite like a Leo. But you're trying to come to peace. You're trying to come to terms. You're trying to move forward. And then something happens. What happens? What the heck happens here? What's happening that's putting Leo in the Nine of Swords? What happens here with this person in January? What's going on? Nine of Cups. Ace of Wands. The World. The Ten of Wands is in reverse. The Five of Wands is in reverse. Eight of Wands. Nine of Swords. Leo, strength is upright. Okay, there's the King. I can't tell. The Moon. I don't think you do hear from this person. I think you're learning and you're realizing here in January that you're going to have to move forward without knowing everything. Leo, you might never know the why. I personally turn to Hermes, as above, so below, as within, so without. Whatever happened is a reflection of them. It's not a reflection of you. So here in the month of January, towards the beginning of the month, I still see you distraught or very emotional, thinking a lot about this. But it's kind of like here in the month of January, that's ending. You're coming to terms with it. You're accepting it. It isn't stressing you out anymore. The Ten of Wands is in reverse and the Five of Swords is in reverse. So you're at peace with this. It's not stressing you out. It's not worrying you. You're realizing you're not going to get the answers. And you're okay with that. It's kind of like an element where you're moving forward, enjoying life with this Nine of Cups, right? Just enjoying life, spending time with your friends and family. I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles, you're investing in yourself. You're seeing a lot of progress. I feel like it's like a healing energy where you're really letting go. What do you want to say about the Seven of Pentacles here for Leo? Two of Wands. Yeah. Okay. And there's the Strength. The Two of Wands is making uncomfortable choices. There's the Magician. And there's the Two of Pentacles. So you're taking your power back, Leo. You know, it's making the uncomfortable decision to invest in yourself. And I don't know why that's uncomfortable, but it is. So I feel you've been giving a lot of attention to this. What I think is uncomfortable is the letting go part, and looking towards your future and realizing you don't want this person in your future. So it is time to let it go and realize that you're better off without them, and really invest in yourself. So what's the Nine of Swords? Because the Nine of Swords is an interesting card. You know, it's a card where we can let the past haunt us, or it's a card where we can learn from the past. So I kind of feel like you're learning from the past. Let's understand though, there's the past, there's the Six of Cups, there's the King of Pentacles, there's the Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Emperor. Okay, so it's none of that actually. What it is it's sometimes you still think about this person. You wonder maybe what could be, there's you feeling that this is your compatible person, your soulmate, your twin flame. You have the potential to go a lifetime with this person. But the thing is, they're not going to change. They're popping up as the Emperor. And look at the Emperor. He's got this armor on. He's very guarded. He's very set in his ways. He's very rigid. He's not going to change. And so you're realizing that, but it's not an easy realization. But your intuition, Leo, because your intuition's telling you that this is your soulmate. Page of Wands, the Four of Swords, with the Six of Pentacles. But we have to remember, if the other person on the other end, Leo, doesn't step up to the plate, they're not going to live to the fullest potential, and they're going to hold you back. So you might feel like this is your twin flame, or like this is your soulmate, and maybe in another life they were. But in this life, your person's got some karma that they got to clear out here, and you don't want that to affect your karma. You don't want to go into next life not living this life. So it's an element of having to let go and release, as difficult as that. I'm going to say that's very difficult for you. And I do see it on YouTube. I see a lot of people in the comments, you know, it's usually water signs I notice it with, but it happens on every sign because it's really going to depend where your moon and your Venus is. But there are people who will wait 5-10 years for somebody. And I personally don't think that that's fair to you. That person might never, ever do the inner work. They might never, ever step up to the plate. They might never, ever live up to their full potential. And you're sitting there waiting, and it's not fair. I'm not saying you're doing that. I'm just saying in general. So that's what I feel here, is an element where you're not waiting, and that upsets you. But if they're not living to their full potential, then you'll meet someone else who will. You'll have another soul contract. Nothing is set in stone. There's never just one person. If that person doesn't live up to their full potential, another soul contract will come through where they're on the same frequency. They did the work. Or maybe you just won't meet a love in this life. And a lot of people that happens to, and there's nothing wrong with that. You just learn to love yourself, and you learn to prioritize you and your happiness here, Leo. So what do you want to say here about this Queen of Wands? Because I kind of feel like you got your spark back, your joie de vivre, you know, your Leo confidence, your Leo zest here. I feel like you're more of yourself. There's the Six of Cups. You are, baby, the Empress energy, and there's the Seven of Cups, and there's the Fool. So I think it's a beautiful energy. The Seven of Cups is all about making decisions without having the answers. You're never going to know why this person isn't living up to their full potential or what they did, and you're never going to know how things are going to play out. Nothing is set in stone. Everything is just potential. We have free will in this plane. So what I see here is you really rising, really being confident in yourself. Like I said, you got your Leo zest back. At the beginning of this month, you're not quite feeling like yourself. You're a little distraught, a little emotional. But towards the end of January here, you got your zest back. You have evolved into the Empress here, and Emperor if you're a dude, or if you're a dude, maybe you're just touching into the Empress energy. But we have to remember, the Empress isn't born. She's created. So the Empress has been through some shit. She's gone through some trials and some tribulations, and she's turned herself into the divine goddess or god that you are through those tribulations. That's where you are at the end of January, is really evolving into the best version of yourself. This is living to your destiny. The Six of Cups represents the themes of your life and your destiny. And your destiny is to be a powerful manifestor. Your destiny is to be a leader. You're a freaking Leo. You a motherfucking Leo. That is your destiny, is to lead, to be charismatic, right? To be confident. So you're back feeling with who you are. You've really stepped into your power here. And then I know I saw the Magician, but I can't remember where I saw him. But with the Magician and the Empress, that's really taking your power back. You know, true spirituality, and the Empress understands that, is what other people say or do is a reflection of them. It's not a reflection of you, so you're not going to let it bother you. But when that person's important, we can take it personal, and it does take time to work through those feelings. But you don't want to let it ruin your day, ruin your week, ruin your month as you're processing it, right? You want to still enjoy the journey as you're working through your feelings. And that's where I feel you are here at the end of January. Spirit guides, is there any advice or anything like that you want to pass along to Leo as they're dealing with this challenge? Three of Pentacles is in reverse. Five of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. And the Lovers. There's the Knight of Wands. It's just an ego clash. This person's in their ego. The Three of Pentacles in reverse is when someone's in ego. So they're not learning, they're not evolving, they're not becoming spiritual, they're not stripping themselves of their ego to take accountability, to look at themselves. They're not doing that. They're not doing that at all. And they want you to be at peace with that, because you can't do anything about that, Leo. That is outside of your control. So when we worry about things we can't control, we create a lot of unnecessary stress and suffering in our life, because there's nothing you can do about it. So I do see someone here that's in their ego. I do see you turning your back on this and just acknowledging that there's an ego conflict there. They're not going to change. They're not even going to resolve things or what I want to hear. They don't want to. So it's kind of like that person who's, using, and they don't want to stop. You can't stop them. You can't help someone who doesn't want help. And it's just having to accept that, as much as that hurts, and staying true to yourself and still continuing to live your best life. Yeah. All right, Leo. That's what we have for the month of January. So let's grab some oracles. Let's see what they want to say. And then we'll jump back to the tarot and we'll see how you're doing in the month of February. What does Leo need to surrender to here in the month of January that is the theme of the reading, let me tell you. Surrender to the idea that you can fix someone. So it is time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try and fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. And if this is your person, your one true love, they will come back when the time is right for both of you, right? I truly believe that. But they got to do that themselves. Surrender to silence. So in quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal, and it will replenish you. What does Shadow Leo want to say to Leo today? Closed-minded. So unwilling to consider other perspectives or entertain new ideas. Oh, we're asking you to be more open-minded here, Leo. Okay, one more oracle. We'll get to that to the tarot. What's the spirit animal message? Spirit guides, what's the spirit animal message for Leo? Butterfly. Yeah, metamorphosis. You're definitely transforming here. So pay attention to the areas of your life or personality that are in need of profound change or transformation. You are about to enter a phase of expansion and growth, which will be highly beneficial for your future. Okay. I want to know, so for me as a person, when I'm going through something challenging like this, if I can understand the lesson, I can understand the value, I can understand what that contract was, it makes it easier for me to move forward. So what was the lesson that this person was teaching Leo? I apply that same logic in my readings. What was the lesson? Death. And the King of Cups. Oh, that's a hard lesson. Walking away. It's teaching you how to accept things you can't control. It's teaching you to accept the end. So there's the King of Cups. So it's knowing that whatever you're feeling is just temporary. And sometimes you got to go through that temporary difficulty in order to get where you want to go. So it's kind of absorbing and kind of taking the punch, so to speak. It's accepting the ending. It's accepting the transition. When we resist endings and when we resist transition, we create a lot of suffering. That's what Lao Tse taught us. If you're the rock, if you're rigid, if you're resistance, you will suffer. It's being the water. It's going with the flow, and it's letting go of what you cannot control. That's really what this person and situation is teaching you here, Leo. So, where did I put my clarifiers? Oh, here they are. Not my clarifiers, my other deck. So let's get down to it. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are in February. Let's see how things are progressing, how things are going here in February 2025, Leo. All right, what do we have? Six of Swords. You could be moving. But that is our spiritual test and transition card. Okay, what else we got? Where's he going? Okay, let me cut the deck. Something's weird. Hold on. I don't like the cards. All right. Can we get some cards for Leo? What's the potential? There we go. Things feel right this time. Leo, things are feeling right. Okay. Temperance, Sagittarius energy, Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, Four of Pentacles. One more card for Leo. I like 5, please, and thank you. Whoa, we got a lot more than 5 there. Okay, what do we have? There's the 8 of Pentacles. Give me 5 more cards. Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the 7 of Swords. Okay, what I see here is an element of having patience with yourself as you're moving forward. I still see you holding on to some resentment here. It just takes time to let that go, right? If it's 5 years ago that this happened, it might be time to let that go. But if it's only been a couple months, it takes time, Leo. So have patience with yourself as you let it go and allow yourself to progress forward. What I do see here, the 8 of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, it's really focusing on yourself. It could just be focusing on work, working on yourself, doing your inner work. That's what being single is all about, right? Is focusing on you and your life. That's actually the best part of being single, is you don't got to worry about someone else's life. You just got to worry about you. But what I see here is an element of not talking to this person. So I'm not sure if there's some of you out there who maybe want to stay friends or who maybe want to keep in touch. But I think in this type of situation where there's still feelings at the end of the relationship, it's just a little cautionary tale that might not be the best thing for you. You might be honest with yourself. So if there's still somebody who has feelings for an ex, if one person still has feelings, that creates a lot of love triangles. It creates people holding on to hope, and I see it all the time. For friends, you know, hoping that they'll change, hoping they'll live up to their potential, and it prevents somebody from moving forward, from welcoming in something else in your life. You know, maybe you got to meet someone new, maybe they do, before you're allowed to come back into union, right? Maybe there's some soul contracts or some karmic debt at play. But whatever the situation, what I see here is they really want you to stay single, enjoy being single. And they don't want you really to entertain conversations with this person at this time. I think it will hinder your progress. I think it will hinder your moving forward. And I think it will make you keep you stuck, keep you maybe holding on to hope, or maybe holding on to stuck. Hope is a beautiful energy, but sometimes hope can override logic or override the reality. And here is they want you to accept the reality and stay logical and not let your emotions get the best of you, Leo. So take that as you would like it, or leave it if you don't want to. But that's what they're saying here. So for some of you, you might want to be honest with yourself if you want to stay friends with this person or not. I don't think that's applicable to everyone because I really didn't feel that, but that's what that message is. So what I see here is healing, and I see them really wanting you to focus on yourself, focus on that inner work, and have patience with yourself, Leo, as you let go of this person and the situation. I feel like I'm missing something. What am I missing? What am I not saying? What do you want to add here for Leo? What am I missing? Queen of Wands. You are the magician in your life. Don't give your power away, Leo. You came into this world as a damn Leo, so own it and know it. Don't give your power away to anybody. So, you know, the thing about Leos, right? Oh, crap. Well, we're going to see it in this deck a little bit, but you're held by the strength, and the strength represents Leo because Leos are courageous and you have good hearts. You're pure of heart. You're pure soul. Leos typically have very good heart. So know that, respect that, use that to your advantage, because if you have a good heart, you have a strong ability to manifest. That's your gift. That's what the universe has blessed you with. So, Leo, stay confident, take your power back, and don't give your power back. Don't give your power away to anyone. Know your value, know your worth, and know that you are the manifester in your life. And if this person's not suitable for you, you're going to manifest someone who is. And if this is the right person, you'll manifest them in the right time when they have done the work and they can be kind of at the same frequency as you. So don't be hesitant to explore other options. Oh, they want to highlight that. Focus on the things you have to be appreciative of as you're going through this challenging time. There's the Four of Cups, right? And he's sitting there with his arms crossed. He's not looking at other options. He's not looking at other things. So it is an element of kind of not brooding, not just focusing on the negative. Don't forget to focus on the positive, the beautiful things that you do have, instead of just focusing on the things that you don't as you're going through this transition. All right, Leo, that's what I got. That's what's up. That's what's going down. So, Leo, I do hope you enjoyed your reading. I do hope it resonated and benefited you. And you know, as I say this, I think it's on the 11th in January. South nodes are popping right into Pisces. So it is going to be a time of spiritual awakening, spiritual inclination, where people are going to tend to really process things spiritually. There's going to be a lot of Christ consciousness, a lot of awakening going on. And for you here, it's really turning this into a spiritual experience, right? The Queen of Wands is extremely spiritual. That's why she has the black cat, and that's why she has the yellow robe. The yellow robe represents inner enlightenment, and the black cat represents your connection to the other side, right? In Egypt, the cats could see, they worship the cat because the cat can have the sixth sense, they can see the other side. So, don't forget that about yourself. All right, that's what I want to say, Leo. So let's get your final message here to close off your reading today. Spirit guys, what's the final message here for Leo? Keep good company, read good books, love good things, and cultivate soul and body as faithfully as you can. Take 10 minutes out of your day to read. That's what I got. I truly wish you the best of love, the best of luck. Until next time.